Hey y'all, welcome back. Thank you for supporting the channel. If you have not already, please subscribe to the channel so that you can be notified whenever I drop a new video. Please like and share this video. And if you would like to show support to the channel, you can send a tip to my Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal, all at the bottom of the screen. All right, today we have 2 NBA, 3 MLB, and 2 parlays. All right, yesterday we took our first loss with the MLB, putting us at 3-1 on the season. So our first picks today, we're going to start off on the MLB. All right, our first pick is going to be a repeat of our bet that we won yesterday, and that is the LA Dodgers minus 1.5 versus the Oakland A's. Like I said, we won this bet yesterday, and the A's extended their losing streak of losing by at least 2 runs for 6 straight regular season games. The Dodgers are swinging the bats very well, and the A's are struggling offensively and defensively. So let's keep it rolling and take this pick again today. All right. And for this same game, we're also going to take the team total over 4.5 runs for the LA Dodgers. The A's will be starting Jesus Luzardo on the mound, and he has an ERA of 9.00. So I like this as a nice matchup for the Dodgers batters. All right, moving on to our third and final single pick for MLB. We're going to look at the Arizona Diamondbacks versus the Colorado Rockies. Run total over 11.5. Both teams have pitchers whose ERAs are over 10.00. And overall, both teams are in the bottom tier of opponent runs allowed per game this early part of the season. Colorado is allowing 7.20 and Arizona 5.60 for the season. And both are swinging the bats fairly well and are in the top 15 in runs per game. So I definitely like this to go over. And for the first parlay, we can go ahead and parlay the Diamondbacks versus Rockies over 11.5 with the Dodgers minus 1.5. Now, let's go ahead and transition into some NBA. Our first NBA bet we're going to look at today will be the Memphis Grizzlies versus the Atlanta Hawks. Total over 227. I like this game to go over as long as Ja Morant, Valanciunas, and Dylan Brooks play for the Grizzlies, and Trae Young and Bogdanovich is playing for the Hawks. Both teams are scoring extremely well over the last 3 games, with the Hawks averaging 122 and Memphis at 120. The first matchup this season between the 2 teams saw a game total of 234. And with both teams playing last night and the general pace of game being up and down, I like this to be another over game in the series for the 2. Now we're going to transition to the final bet, which will be our bet of the day. Zion Williamson over his total points against the Brooklyn Nets. So this is going to be a prop bet. Brandon Ingram is expected to be out, but even if he does play, he more than likely will see a limit restriction as far as minutes, especially with the type of injury that he had. Zion came back yesterday from his sprained thumb injury, and he played against a pretty, sound defensive team in the Hawks, and he scored 34. The Nets, who are still at the bottom tier in scoring, should be a good matchup for Zion, especially if Ingram does not play. Griffin, Claxton, Aldridge, Durant may play. All of those guys should see some minutes at guarding Zion. And, that should lead to Zion seeing quite a bit of trips to the free throw line. And yesterday he went 9 for 10. So we like that. So I mean, he had a good day shooting his free throws, and we hope that will carry over into tonight's matchup as well. Now, if you want to do a player prop parlay, which would be our second parlay, it would be Zion Williamson team total over with Kyrie Irving's team total over. He should have the ball in his hands a lot of the game, and the Pelicans have a very high paced way of playing fast, up and down. So that'll bode well for a Kyrie Irving. So that does it for our bets. I'm going to recap real fast. We're going to take the Dodgers minus 1.5 against the Oakland A's. We're going to take the Dodgers team total over 4.5 runs. We're going to take the Arizona Diamondbacks versus the Colorado Rockies run total for the game over 11.5. We're going to take the Memphis Grizzlies versus the Atlanta Hawks game total over 227, as long as the guys that I mentioned are playing. And we're going to take Zion Williamson's over total points for his player prop. And Kyrie Irving, if you feel like parlaying that with Zion Williamson's prop. That does it for today. Please like, share, and subscribe. Happy betting, good luck, and most importantly, never bet more than you can afford to lose. And I'll see you tomorrow.